What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel where we get you on the grind and improve your mind. In this video, we're going to talk about this 36-year-old guy with a PhD in philosophy and see what his situation is and what you can learn from it. Let's go. Alright guys, so let's just jump right into this post and we're going to dissect it and go through it and talk about it.
It's from an anonymous person. I am a 36-year-old with a PhD in philosophy. I am $450K in debt and currently working 2 minimum wage jobs in order to stay alive. I work alongside 18-year-olds, and whenever they ask about my background, I just tell them I've been in prison for a long time.
Ain't wrong.
Which is less embarrassing than admitting the truth. I'm probably the most well-informed Husserl scholar on the North American continent, perhaps in the world.
Okay.
My 1,500-page biography of his life has been rejected several dozen times. No college will take me on since they don't think Husserl is relevant and that other applicants are therefore pushed to the head of the line. I have had 6 Husserl-related papers published in different journals and philosophical quarterlies, but have earned no money or recognition for having done so. I just moved to Abbeville, Louisiana, since there is a job opening at the university in Lafayette, and I decided to go all out in order to get it, but I've just found out that my application was rejected, and now I'm stuck working at a Wendy's 3 shifts a week and a Barnes & Noble the rest of the time. I have no wife, no children, and at this point, no friends I'm willing to talk due to the shameful nature of my existence.
Yeah, so there's this guy apparently, and he's going through the new modern American struggle that most of us are now going through. So, a couple things to point out. Dude is 36 years old, has a PhD, which is cool, in philosophy, which is also cool, because philosophy is cool. But you could tell the dude's soul is, like, gone. 36, works 2 minimum wage jobs at Wendy's, which we used to work at,
A long time ago.
And that was, wow, that is corrupt. That was a corrupt time. That was a lot of weird things were going on that, I don't even know if we should say on camera, maybe in, like, a podcast. So if you like our podcast, you could watch that. We've had weird experiences at our Wendy's.
Yeah.
So he's working these 2 jobs, and he is in crazy amount of debt. And so what he's doing is he's trying, I guess it's an unfortunate cope, but, a lot of people are going through this, right? Mike can attest to this. He's in college. I said no to a 4-year degree because I don't want to be in that debt, and it's going to tear my soul away. I don't want to be that guy that's in debt. You need to be able to choose what path you want to go down. Just know that there's going to be a consequence to either way.
Exactly.
So he's working these 2 jobs. He's in this crazy amount of debt, and he hates himself for it. It feels cool to have a PhD, but at what cost does it come? Is it worth getting a degree? Now, this guy's applications for different things he's trying to do are getting rejected. I think the world wants you to get into, America, I guess, wants you to get into college. But once you get out, it's just like, oh, okay, cool. Thanks for the money. Bye. Kick you out. Boom. You're out in the street. You're working these 2 jobs. And he's 36, so, he's not he's not even in his 20s anymore. He's about to be in his 40s soon.
Yeah.
And life's not going the way he wants.
Yeah, so this guy literally went through a lot of shit. So I'm in a 4-year college right now. Technically, well, it feels like forever. But I'm in college. I'm not in as much debt as he is, thank God, because I figured some ways to get around that. So, I have, maybe, 5% of the debt that he has at this point. But you know what? With him, he's going through all the struggle, but at least he's taking the opportunities where he can and trying to take risks because
He's trying. He's definitely trying.
And I applaud him for that. I want to applaud him for that because he said that he moved to Louisiana because there was a job opening. So he's like, all right, I'm gonna move down there. I'm gonna apply. I'm gonna try to get all this stuff done. And while I'm down there, I'm gonna just work these jobs so I can stay alive while I'm waiting to see how this goes. That's the grind. That's the struggle. That's what everyone is gonna go through. Is if they want to do something new and they want to find something that they want to do and they gotta push through it. That's the way to do it. You gotta take the high ground, just run. But I don't know what I guess Hustler or whatever is a philosopher. Honestly, I don't even think I've ever heard of him before. Or her, or whatever. But we'll look into that. And I guess colleges, they just don't care about this person. But I feel like colleges also just don't care about anything that's not Plato and, those guys. I feel like if you go for someone very obscure, they're just not gonna care. And they're only gonna care about, some of the 3 top main things of whatever specific background you're in.
Yeah, college is only good for certain career paths, like doctor or lawyer, and there's different kinds of professional fields they get into. But a lot of the degrees the colleges don't really care for. A lot of jobs don't even care for. Yeah. It's pretty sad, unless you're trying quantum physics. I don't know if you're some math major, but it's very sad. A lot of people, they put in so many hard years of work and sweat and tears, and then they just get shoved to the curb told that they don't matter, they ain't shit, and then they're suffering and they're wondering why they're sad. They go through all this struggle and they just get shit on. You know, that's why it's a cautionary tale to really be careful about what you do with your life and to really have a good, solid plan. You know, I mean, I guess I'm a guy that recommends trades and learning different things that will always be useful. Like, you know, a plumber is always useful. Electricians, if you're young and you want to just get into something, you know, it's always good to work with your hands and feet and learn how to work with people as well. It's all, you know, when you're young, it's also good to have like a minimum wage job. Just sort of understand customer service, adapt to people, socialize, know the struggles, train yourself, train your mind to withhold some of the, you know, crazy stuff that's going to come at you through your life and develop that training. But, you know, we want to work towards something. This guy put years towards his degree, and it's not serving him very well. It's great that he's into it. But, you know, we live in a very weird world where it's really hard to get by in some things, and the market is, like, really skewed right now. So it's not really fair, but it is what it is. And, you know, it's up to us as men and women to navigate the market that we're trying to get into and try to find the best possible option. This guy's obviously not doing very good. But, you know, he had this dream, and it's coming down hard on him, so he's trying to figure out his way.
He's 36 years old, at least as of 2016. So this was posted in 2016, so he's now over 40 years old at this point. And hopefully he's doing better now. But
it is a cautionary tale about what can happen, though.
Yeah, at this point, like, in where he is, like, I feel like he feels like he's at rock bottom. But the thing is that you also got to look at it in a positive light as well. All this shit is happening. His life's work is not getting him anywhere. And pretty much everything that he's worked for at this point has been for nothing. And he's working minimum wage jobs, feeling pretty much worthless. He doesn't have a wife and kids. He's running out of his prime. So you know, his genetics are going to go down, especially when having offspring and stuff. He's going to get there. He's probably already there now. All this stuff is going down, but he also needs to stay positive and needs to see where he can go next. And that's why I said earlier that I appreciate that he was trying to do something and moving somewhere new, somewhere he's probably never been before, just to try to get a job, just to try to get this thing to work that he wants actually so bad to work. A lot of people that go through college, get PhDs or masters or whatever, they graduate, they get their degree, and then they don't do the things that they were planning to do. At least most of them. I know a couple people that went through a lot of those and actually have done the things that they were trying to do through college. And I know also a lot of people that have not. People I know personally that have gone through college, graduated, got their degrees, and are working normal, maybe not minimum wage jobs, but just normal jobs that are not anywhere near what they were wanting to do for college, you know, like to graduate for in college, for their degree. And I'm pretty much right now in the same boat, but at least with my degree, it is giving me the knowledge to build a business, and so that is what I want to use that for. Other than just also getting a job maybe with a company or whatever, that would be a good case scenario for someone coming out of college, that'd be good. But also, it's also giving me the tools to do things on my own and to do the things that I want to do my own way. And so that's what's good for me, and as long as I can stay on that and keep myself going, then that's good. A lot of people, when they see that their work is, not doing anything for them, they start to give up and they start to, lose morale. But this is the moment where you need to just keep yourself moving, keep yourself higher, because once you start, losing your mindset, then you're going to just fail and your life is just going to go down completely. Like his life is already down, but it could still go up. He's not there yet. And hopefully in the 5-7 years that it's been, he has gone forward and done something, maybe not in philosophy, but maybe in something else. Who knows? But that's all we can hope for.
Yeah, guys, you want to try to navigate the path as best you can. And, times are tough right now for a lot of Americans, for a lot of people in the world. The world has gone mad as we know it. So, it's very important to find your way and see what works and try different things. And, just be aware of the choices that you make and the consequences that may come with it. So if you have any comments about this guy's situation or maybe something that you've gone through, it'd be really awesome if you just left it in the comments and, had a good talk with us in the comments and see what's going on. You could also like the video if you have not already. Subscribe to the channel if you have not already. And if you like our content, maybe you want to, help us out with the equipment and stuff, you can donate to the Cash App link in the description. With all that said, we're going to see you guys in the next video. Hope you enjoyed.